mother doing the thing. So in the front of kids, don't ask them to do it. Just first do yourself, and then they will follow. Is without any other, they will follow you.
Yeah, you're right. Indeed, ma'am. Because mother is the biggest influencer
Hmm.
into the family, in the
Families,
family of
yes.
any persons.
Hmm.
So if you do the right things around them, so they must learn from you the right
Yes,
things.
right
And it is
thing.
our
Yes.
responsibility. Being a parents has have a responsibility to do all the right things around our kids, right? To
Hmm.
nurturing their personalities, to develop their personalities during time.
Yes.
Because under the
Hmm.
age of only 16 and 15, it's a very crucial age for the kids,
Crucially.
right? To
Yes. Yes.
understand or taking the right decision or wrong, right?
Hmm.
So you
Yes.
have to make
So
them
yes.
mature into
So
this.
we have a some kind of belief system, some kind of understanding. How can we provide the good ambience, or like we suggest our kids, so that we don't have to face kind of hurdle in teenage, because the teenage is a so kind of
Sensitive.
thunderstorm type of life with things, lot of emotions, lot of things going to change. So that time kids want support, the parent support, and good advice and guidance. That's a good. Okay, so my name is Ritu Mishra, and currently I'm living in Delhi. I'm a householder, and I'm blessed with a 4 years old daughter. And yeah, I'm from Madhya Pradesh, Gwalior
Mhm.
district. Okay, if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done BCom and B.Ed also, and preparing for teaching exam or to be a teacher. I'm a teacher. That's a
Oh,
little bit about it.
that's so,
Mm.
ma'am. You are a quite experienced person into this communication skills. So, would you like to mention your strategy, your ideas?
No, it's not that I'm not so experienced, or I'm not that much fluent. Or yeah, I can say upper beginner level, I can say. And I've just started my communication journey. I've just started on 1 month back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if I talk about the strategy and the thing we should follow for working on our English language, yeah, I just want to say most of the people have a different strategy. All English learners have a different strategy to learn English. Some people learn through listening, and some work on grammar rules, and after they start talking, and some works on learning vocab. So the one who really want to start communicating, who want to start talking in English, first just start talking and work on your way of learning, to recognize the way you feel so much interested, so you don't be bored, because language learning is not a 1 day or 2 days thing. It's a continuous thing, as you should be a consistent. So to maintain this consistency for learning a language, you should find a way which means we can say which comfort you and which not get boredom in your journey.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we study something, we get bored so easily after some days. So try to find the way which enhance your vocab, which enhance your grammar. It could be, I can say, listening. If you like listening English, so you try to listen your interest. Like if you are interested in cricket, so you watch cricket in English. If you are interested in watching movies, so you watch movies in English. That type of things. Because
Mm-hmm.
don't make your English learning journey boredom. Not make this type of study. Just make it interesting. So find the way which makes your journey interesting, and this way you will easily get fluency also without
Yes,
any
ma'am.
hesitation.
You're
Yes.
right. You're right. Making interesting our learning journey, it's a quite
Hmm.
convenient for us. You're
Hmm.
right, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm also,
It's
I was also considering same.
Don't follow others' way of learning. Don't follow blindly others' way of learning. Because everyone has a unique identity, personality also, identity also. Everyone have a different talent. So we
Yeah.
don't compare ourselves with others. Why should I be compared with others? The one who learns the language through learning grammar. But I'm not good at learning grammar rules because we get bored. I get bored so easily learning grammar rules or doing some exercise. So find your own way of learning language because
That's why
I
you are
mostly
quite
prefer to
confident.
listen English. I mostly prefer to learn English learning content, and I'm into reading books, so I read a lot. Just by reading and by listening, I'm trying to learn this language so
Yeah,
I can maintain the consistency.
that's why you are quite confident. I can see, ma'am. I
Hmm.
can
Yes.
see with a smile how confident you looks like right now. And
Hmm.
this confidence, it's a very, very necessary for the learners, which you inculcate in your day-to-day life, day-to-day life. Very amazing,
Hmm. So
really.
nice to hear. Actually, thank you for this compliment, and nice to hear from your side. Yeah, it comes after some time having conversation or doing practice. It comes easily.
So, ma'am,
Without,
I'm little curious. How long have you been learning this language?
As I mentioned before, I've just
1 month.
start talking in only 1 month. Yeah, only September. Starting September, I start the conversation with people. Start my talking with people. Yeah, so I
Wow.
started just 1 month back.
I'm quite surprised, really, because within 1 month you quite confident. I say usually I'm not having any person, especially any learner, that much confidence like you. So
Mm.
you are
Yeah.
really the example of those person who have implemented something specific in their initial stage to improve their
Mm.
communication skill.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. I can say I'm not that much. Before that, I'm not. I don't talk too much in English. I don't usually do conversation before that. But yeah, I quite curious to learn this language, so that's why it's happened. So I can say a little bit early and communicate. And yeah, I read a lot books. I like reading some self-help books and I like reading novels. So that's why I managed to form sentence formation. I managed to. That's why this
Wow,
thing is so open suddenly.
that's why you were speaking very nicely because you read. I like
Yes.
having knowledge of reading. It makes you too much balance into this language. You know how
Hmm.
to communicate with people, how to inculcate words situationally,
Hmm.
right? These are things you have known because of
Hmm.
reading habits.
Yes. Actually, reading makes the kind. I can say, while when we read something, then we get some ideas to elaborate our thoughts. We
Hmm.
can easily open our mind and we can think in a broader way because of the reading. We have a lot of content to read, and so the through reading we experience the different kind of things. We experience the way of talking. We experience the sentence formation. We experience a lot of things from reading.
Mm, you're
So
right,
that's
ma'am.
why we can.
Because many educator and professionals always have recommended to the learners you must read so many stories,
Mm-hmm.
since simple vocabulary relate of any stories.
Mm-hmm.
That's why reading is very imperative for the learner's life. And I also read. I also read
Mm-hmm.
some of novels, but that
Mm-hmm.
much
So
I'm not reading because it's for a long time now. It's you start feeling irritating,
yes,
boring feeling.
boring. Yeah, it's get bored.
Yeah.
So, what kind of books you read? Prefer to read? What kind of books or genre?
Actually, I randomly online the one book. I remember Helen Keller.
Helen Keller. Yeah, I
Yes.
heard the name of Helen Keller. That's a quite good
Yeah.
writer.
And she was a blind. She lost their eyes, their visions very early age, in their very
Hmm.
early age. But instead of, she had a curiosity to educate self. Okay.
Hmm.
She just wanted to do all the activities as a usual the normal people are doing. Okay,
Yes, yes.
so I read and I got a lot of motivation. That was really
Hmm.
amazing.
It
Books.
can, yeah, it's called burning desire. If someone have a burning desire to do something
Hmm.
and is able to do at
Yeah,
any cost or any type of things, we just want to get some kind of thing or want to be a like kind of purpose. So if
yeah, ma'am.
you have a burning desire for that, you
If the
have
any
a
learner, if the any learner want to get inspirations, so
hmm,
that person should read such a book, right?
hmm,
Recent days,
quite motivational.
quite
Hmm.
motivational.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
whenever I read now, I lost myself into this incidents. Like I was feeling I am existing into this story.
That's great.
That was
Because
really
when we
amazing.
read some books or when we read some story or novels, so we relate. We try to relate with that particular type of character, and most of the
Hmm.
we thought the same kind of things we are going through, the same kind of feelings or experience we are going through. So we got the idea how to tackle with that situation from the book or from that person which we
Yes, ma'am.
read in books. Yes. So
You're right, ma'am.
books is, can say good for kind of friends. It works like
Yeah.
a friend. Yeah.
We should make friend each and every book in our life.
Yes. Books
Right.
work as a friend because all the time give a light of motivation, inspiration. Books give motivation, inspiration, and help a lot.
Yeah.
That's
And
why
books,
I am into books.
books
Hmm.
provide us too much knowledge, too much
Yes.
awareness.
Too much.
So it's a best companion more than any person, I would say.
But nowadays, it's all the things going online. So, and most of the people don't prefer to go reading hard book from hard book. We try to read it from PDF format. So it's not, I can say, not so good. All the time we have to go online. We have to with almost cell phone or laptop. Because I
Yeah,
like to
actually.
read from hard book. It's kind of a good experience. I feel.
Yes,
Reading
you're right,
from
ma'am. Because we are knowing na actual power of reading offline. If
hmm,
you prefer to read online, so there you have to precise your eyes on focusing over
hmm,
the screen, and it's not good for long time, right? You get
yes,
a lot of
yes.
issues, so it's better to just read online, I mean offline. It's very good, very
Hmm,
easy for you, right? And
yes.
at least you can concentrate, focus focus over that particular place. Online you get so many notifications time to time, that would be the
Hmm.
distraction, you can say.
Distraction. Distraction. Yes.
So
Hmm.
that's why.
That's fine. Yeah.
So
Reading
ma'am,
is a good.
I have another question. If you allow me,
Yes.
then I will ask you.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. You can
Okay.
ask anything. Hmm.
So, ma'am, tell me what is your goals? Do you have, ma'am, any particular goals? Do you want to make too?
Hmm. Yeah. I have some goals. Just a simple to get a job. Uh, Behind this learning the language to get a job. But apart from that, I also want to get knowledge through this language. I want to learn lot of books, and I want to create an ambience at my house so my daughter will also start talking with in English. She will quite be comfortable while talking and understanding in English. So that's why I'm trying to improve my communication skill, so in future I can help her to tackle all the huddle of the language related things which I experienced in my past while my learning process. So I don't want the same thing happen with my daughter. So that's
Yeah,
why I'm making the kind of things. This is my goal, and also uh, through this language we can experience a lot of things. We can uh, we can know the other countries' culture also. We get knowledge about other countries' culture and the people, and quite successful people also
yeah,
through this
you're right.
language.
You're right,
Yes, so
ma'am.
that's why
I
I'm
feel, yeah, you're
quite
doing great,
curious.
ma'am.
Yes.
I want to say only few things like your daughter is very lucky for having you as a mother. You're
Mm.
quite good mother, world best mother I would say, because you are considering now about your daughter future, and that's the specific reasons you have to learn these languages right now.
Yes. Because
Great.
if we have a good experience, we have a good belief system, then we can provide a good belief system or thinking and understanding to our daughter or kids. So first, teaching her or first giving advice to her kids or his kids, we have to improve ourselves. We have to improve our personality because most of the children just follow parents. They don't obey, but they copy the character. They copy the our imitants. Why? How's my mother tackle the things? Going to tackle the
Yeah,
things. How is my
yeah,
though?
you're right,
So
man.
yeah, yeah. So for that, parents should be the well managed or should be well improved or believed. So that's they can guide kids
Yes, man,
very
you're
well.
really very sweet person, I would say, because you have a pure thoughts about your daughter future. I really appreciate you because you have that much these kinds of considerations towards the future of your kids, and I know
Mm.
your kids will be very good into this and each and every field, according to me.